Hello everyone, today I'll be making a master run on Lake on Shadows. Master 100k Hunter, so let's get started. So today I'll be using Nightstalker bottom tree. And next I'll be using a bow, the Whispering Slab with Overload perk mod for champions. Next I'll be using Optative hand cannon with unstoppable perk. And the third loadout will be Xenophage. Next I'll be using machine gun ammo finder double with taken ornaments. Then for my arms I'll be using mobility mod, taken mods, countercharge with my chest armor and machine gun, and also high energy fire on my leg armor and double machine scavenger, along with the hunter cape, oppressive darkness with taken barrier. This is also my artifact setup, and of course I use a lot and I have to spend a lot of money. So yes, let's get started. So first I will be doing my sparrow. So I would definitely watch out with the ads. This Orby dude almost killed me. For some reason my sparrow stopped when I don't know why my sparrow stopped, and luckily I didn't get killed by the Orby dude. So now we're going to start on the master. So what I like to do is just prep for my Xenophage, and I'm just gonna wait for loading. As you can see, console, yay! I like being console, it's so much fun. So now what I'm gonna do is go invisible a little bit, do a dodge, and we're gonna take down the arc shield, the arc knights. So what I like to do is throw a nade and just spam my Xenophage. So there are these taken tracking balls. For some reason Xenophage doesn't shoot it. I don't know why. And that's what I learned a few hours ago, to be honest. So now we took down the arc shields. We're gonna manipulate this unstoppable champion, stun it, throw a grenade, Xenophage. With charger, light, and high energy fire, you can get 20% damage on weapons, not super, not grenade. Just to let everyone know. So now we're going to deal with the taken prisons or taken science, aka the taken bunnies. We'll try and take them down a little bit. And when dealing with the champions, always reload your Xenophage so you can do your next boss DPS. So now we're going to deal with the knight. And this knight didn't want to come out from the Blight bubble, so I melee attack and got my nade back with the taken repulsing perk mod. So now these taken scions, I didn't kill all of them. I think they duplicate like bunnies and I have to take them down. You can melee and get your nade back. And I want to get my nade back so I can get more heavy. So anyway, for a master run, you can take your time, slow and steady wins the race. Of course, legend is a different story, but for this Nightfall, legend is the middle. It's not too bad, to be honest. But there are other Nightfalls where you have to play aggressive and you don't get 100k. Master, you can take your time, you don't have to go too rush. So now I'm just using my hand cannon to shoot down the Blight, the first one. So now we're gonna have snipers appearing and an overload champion. It says two champions appear, but actually it's 3. So now we're going to stun the overload to get high energy fire with charger light, so we can take down the sniper, taking snipers, or taking hobgoblins faster. So over here you can take your time, and since we killed the snipers, now I was just doing a little scout because I just want to make sure that taking throw won't push me. Sometimes it does push you, and you have to kill it. But since it wasn't pushing, just wanted to say hi and hide somewhere. Maybe it was shy, I don't know. And you can take down the Overload champion. So over here you can do a hide bow, stun, Xenophage. And you can push back through the rusty carve. And you can do the same thing. Pull back, hide bow, stun, Xenophage. And you can get Charger Light to get 20% damage buff on only weapons. So now over here I throw a grenade and I pull it back a little bit. I wanted one unstoppable champion to push, not two. And it worked over here. Sometimes two champions do follow you, but over here I got a little lucky and one just followed me. That's why I pulled back to try to have just one champion follow me. So now I was reloading my Xenophage and I wanted to take down the next champion. The champion will follow you. And I was just stunning these thralls. And I want to pull back and have this champion follow me. So we stunned Xenophage with 20% damage buff. And then you can melee it or throw a grenade. For me, I threw a grenade just to get some heavy. So now when killing a champion, you can reload your Xenophage or Anarchy or any heavy weapon you have. So now there is a sniper on the right side. We'll recommend to kill that first. So there are two snipers. I did want to kill the sniper far away since I'm using the bow. And I want to kill the sniper up there. And I want to kill the sniper where it's close to the Blight. And for some reason it wasn't working. Like, I'm trying to kill a champion, the sniper, but the tree was blocking away, and I don't know, it's weird because there are times where I'm hitting the sniper and the tree says no, I like the sniper with me. So now we're going to take down this little Taken Cabal ish. So now we're gonna take down the Scions or the Thralls, and we're gonna take down the Blight. I was just double checking. I wanted to melee it to get my nade back. And now we can take down the Blight. And next what we're gonna do is we're gonna take down the Overload champion. So here I'm just taking my time using my energy weapon. And just taking my time just on destroying the second Blight. So now we're gonna go over here and I'm going to stun and then use Xenophage. Also I'm gonna hide bow behind this wall, and we're gonna stun and use Xenophage. So now we're here, we're gonna deal with the Solar Knights. And they like throwing energy balls. They like to play this game of dodge the ball. So we're gonna play the game and jump, hop back and forth on the platform and shoot them down. They wanna play a game, you might as well go with it. Just hop back and forth left and right, and you can take down their shield, and then you can throw a nade. And the game works, and then of course you can do the same, almost similar with the other Solar Knights. So here I'm just trying to take down the goblins because they do like to shield or protect the Taken Knights. Or yeah. So there are two unstoppable champions. First, I do want to first take down the Solar Knights first. But over here I was just scanning a little bit, and then I sense a Taken Solar Captain hiding, and you can kill it with Xenophage. And there's another one over here, so make sure you kill them first before pursuing DPS on the chop. Unstoppable champions. So now I'm just shooting my energy weapon. Hand canyon. Woo! And I just want one unstoppable champion to walk towards me. You can stun it with unstoppable perk, throw a nade, and Xenophage away. So now you can melee and get your nade back. And now I'm gonna be getting my heavy. And we're gonna deal with the second unstoppable champion. Now over here, you can see that I forgot to reload my Xenophage. So nobody's perfect. You know, I'm not perfect. We're all humans. I forgot to reload my Xenophage or any heavy to do DPS on a boss. When it does happen, always pull back. So over here you can see I stun it, use Xenophage. And I forgot to reload. You can see that, and then I pull back a little bit because it wasn't pushing towards me. And now you can melee attack it or throw a nade. For me, I melee attack it so I can get my nade back. So now I was just checking my reloading on full magazine and Xenophage, and we're going to use our weapon to take down the Blight. I was just double checking my weapons just to make sure everything's good to go, so we can take down the mini boss, the mini arc night boss. So over here, what I like to do is tether. I will be tethering and focusing on the taken shield arc, and then I'll be working on the two champions. Always focus on the arc boss first. So now we kill the arc taken mini boss. Always take them down. It's not worth working on the two overload champions and then working on the mini boss because it likes throwing these tracking taking balls and it's not worth it. So now over here we're doing the hideable hide mode method where we hide, stun, Xenophage. And yes, my footage did clip off, lag off. Sometimes PS4 does that. I'm recording from PS4, but hopefully PS5 will fix that. So now we're doing the hide bow method, and we're gonna do exactly the same thing and take down the overload champion. So now we're gonna take down this little taken wall and we're gonna sparrow away. I kind of messed up my sparrow in this footage, so I had to take down the other taken wall, which is no big deal. So here you can throw your nade and get your ornaments back. Over here you can take your time. Over here I definitely took my time over here, and there is a solar knight. So I was looking for the solar knight. It appears left or right and it just pops out of nowhere. This knight loves doing that. Be careful with these solar knights. Sometimes Xenophage doesn't, I don't know, it just misses. It's weird. If it does that, just pull back, let the take energy ball hit the stairs, not you. I was just double checking because I saw a knight and it could shoot me from where I am for some reason. I was just double checking if I can take it down, but it went away, ran away, playing hide and seek. Jesus. So we're taking down the taken thralls and we're gonna take down the shield. So you can break the shield, throw a nade, pull back. You can kill this taken knight like that, but sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes he likes to push you, appear out of nowhere, be super close to you. You could just throw your nade, take down the shield, throw a nade. So now I'm just reloading and I'm going to deal with the mini taken solar boss-ish gold bar. So I like to throw a nade and I like to stay around the stairs. I don't want to stay where there's a taken wall. The taken wall can kill me one hit and I don't want to deal with it, to be honest. So I stay here, reload, and then proceed to the next, to the bridge. So now there's two methods for this. For here, I wanted to stun both champions at the same time. Sometimes it doesn't work. So if it doesn't work, you only stun one. Just focus on one and pull back. Over here, I stunned 2. I was really happy. Reload, pull back, and just wanted one champion to follow me. And then you can use your DPS Xenophage or any heavy to take it down. So when defeating champion, always reload. And then you can stun the next unstoppable champion, throw a nade, and you can get your ornaments back. Your heavy back with the taken ornaments. So over here I wanted to take down this taken sniper, but it did this taken shield. And sometimes they do that, have to be super careful. And I want to take down these little gold bars, taken gold bars, because they are a big headache and they can push you off the map or off the bridge. And there is an unwanted void wizard. I would recommend to ignore it. I would just ignore it. It's not worth it unless you're really obsessed with getting maximized points. Then go for it. But to be honest, it's not really worth it. You don't need to kill the unwanted. It's not required for better rewards. You can get better rewards just killing our champions. So I was taking down the taken scions, aka the taken bunnies. They like to duplicate and hop around, and it's true, they do. So over here I want to throw a nade to get some of my ornaments back. And over here, to be careful, you can fall down from that little edge there. I was just looking, just trying to be careful. There are times where I die in a little silly death like I showed you there. So now we're going to take down the Overload champion. This champion can be it can be annoying here and there. It really depends, to be honest. So over here you can do high bow, stun, Xenophage, high bow, stun, Xenophage with high energy fire. And now this is where I like to take my time. I like to take down the snipers. There are, I think, 3, 1, 2, 3, yes, three snipers. 3 or 4 snipers. Just take your time with the bow. Take your time killing the snipers. The reason why is because when you do want to deal with the Overload champion or with the mini taken solar, mini gold, mini boss, they can shoot you from far away and then it can mess up your DPS and kill you. So over here I wanted to dodge and get my heavy back by just throwing a nade. Pretty easy to deal with it. Over here I was just thinking what to do with the champions. Well, first I wanted to take down the Overload champion first and then go on top of the platform. So here I wanted to take down the Overload champion first. Then I'll be working on the Solar Knight. So this is a pretty safe method to kill this Overload champion. Now over here you can go on top and you can kill this taken Solar Knight. So over here I was just trying to measure my nades. Yes, I know, I'm horrible at throwing nades. You can make fun of me, go ahead. Comment below, make fun of my nades. It's okay, I'm horrible at throwing. Not good at it. So over here I threw my nade and then we took down the taken solar gold bar knight. Now there is an Overload champion and an unstoppable champion. So I was thinking what to do. There are 2 methods with this. So over here I wanted to take them down. So you can take down a unstoppable champion here, but sometimes the Overload champion can interfere your DPS. And this happens. So here the Overload interferes, so I decided to go the other way. So I turn invisible and I had to go to the end platform. You can also stun both of them and then just walk past them if you are a Titan Warlock. So now we can work on the Unstoppable Champion and DPS it. Recommend to just focus on the Unstoppable first and then the Overload. They will spam those tracking energy snipers. I will call them energy snipers because they follow you and they're annoying. It likes just spamming someone. They're so aggressive, these Overload champions, to be honest, especially this one. They're worse than Minotaurs. But anyway, so we take down the Overload champion and we're gonna proceed to the next one. Now this one, this is the last Unstoppable champion, and this one can be a little tricky. So I like to throw my nade to get some heavy back and just take them down quickly because sometimes they don't die for my nade. And what I like to do is stun it and then do some DPS, and then I have to pull back. So I pull back and so I can stun it. Sometimes the boss, the champion can follow you, so always pull back and make sure you don't get pushed by the champion with a shield of death, especially in Grandmaster, can kill you one hit. So here I like to throw a nade and I like to get my heavy back. And now there'll be solar shields, and this is the most annoying part. Over here I took my time. I didn't want to go super aggressive like Legend to take them down before 20 minutes. Over here you can take your time. Just wanted to take down the shields and not rush. Now over here there is a champion, Overload champion, and this is when it gets tricky. So over here I was trying to pull back because the taken Solar Knight was shielded, which was super annoying. So over here I like to stun the Overload and work on the solar shield. So I didn't want to DPS the Overload. Over here it was starting to damage me even though I was behind a wall. I was behind a wall and it was still damaging me. It's very frustrating, so I pulled back, had to scout on a taken wall, and then go back to DPS the Solar Knight. I do recommend just taking down the Solar Knight first. Don't go for the Overload, trust me, it's going to throw fires at you and then you will die. Now this Overload champion, I like to kill as fast as I can. This Overload champion is a bit weird. There is one footage, it happened to me once, where this Overload champion was at the stairs on top and didn't want to walk where it was right now. Where it is right now was not there. It was on top of the stairs. It did not want to shoot me from where I'm here right now, where the position I was. So sometimes the Overload champion can be where the stairs are and it can give you a hard time killing it. So over here I threw a nade, use my Xenophage to break down the shield, and then use my nade again to get some heavy. And then I'm just scouting a little bit, I'm taking walls. So here, this is when things get annoying. Now, we have to deal with the wizard. Over here, I didn't want to use my super. Wanted to save my super, probably for Grandmaster. Definitely will use my super for here. But for Master, I wanted to save it. So over here, I was trying to lure the wizard, the annoying wizard. Yes, that's a nickname. The annoying wizard, and sometimes it's there, sometimes it doesn't want to be there. So I didn't want to wait. I decided just to push a bit and just be a little aggressive towards this wizard. And this wizard can follow you. It won't stay in one place. That's why I would say it's called the annoying wizard. And definitely spam your heavy, use your Anarchy, use your sleeper, use your Xenophage, use any arc weapon, even Wendigo is a good weapon. Just spam kill the wizard. It will follow you. Or use your super. You can use your super on your Titan, use your super to take down the wizard. So over here I was just taking my time with the taken thralls. Wanted to get my melee on them and then just shoot them, get my nade back. So here I was just taking my time, you know, slow and steady wins the race in Master. Legend's a bit different, like I said. Legend is way different. I have to go aggressive. So here I wanted the Overload champion to shoot me. Sometimes it does hide from the left side, so you do need to shoot the wall to lure it to shoot you. So over here I was just pulling back, hide bow, Xenophage away. You can also use mountaintop to kill the champion too with energy bow, by the way. So now over here I want to take down the gold bar goblins and take my time on this. So over here I was reloading and we're gonna take down the Overload champions. Now over here you have to be a little bit aggressive. Here you need to be careful. This champion does not want you to go to the boss. Now definitely stun it and Xenophage your whole ammo as much as you can. Reason why it's hard to hide over here. Pretty hard to hide, and definitely you do need to Xenophage. And I will, and for Grandmaster be a little different too, but for Master, yes, you need to go DPS on the champion. So here I like to pull back. I do not want to push the champion. This champion's dangerous. It looks easy, but do not push unless you have, if you have a sword, yes, you can push this champion, but if you don't have a sword, I don't recommend. So over here, definitely do a jump here. There are times where I don't jump and I just die randomly. So I just want to let you know, do not just jump. There's a bug where you can just die by just landing on the boss room. Took down the solar shield and I want to get some nade. So now over here gets a little tricky. So for this boss fight, I didn't do the cheese. I will do the cheese next time, especially for Grandmaster. I am thinking of doing a Grandmaster solo, but I'm still debating. I don't know. For this Nightfall, it doesn't require Anarchy. I don't have it yet. So, and there are some Nightfalls where it does require Anarchy. So right now I'm just scouting. I'm trying to figure out where I can tether the boss. And I'm just waiting for my grenade so we can do DPS on the boss. So we're gonna do a different method of dealing the boss. And I'd like to show you, I'm going to shoot, but where not to smoke. Do not use your smoke here. Your smoke will not turn you invisible there. So I was just showing where not to do it. I learned the hard way. And to this day it gives me nightmares. So now we're gonna work on with the Blight. We're gonna take it down. Now, we're going to do the method of slow and steady wins the race. So, we're gonna take down the boss and be super careful. So now over here, we're gonna throw a grenade. We're gonna use our tether. All of our tether. Once you do your tether, quickly take down the Solar Knight from the left. Now the problem with this is you need to take down the Solar Knights. The other ones are gonna give you a hard time than the Scion Bunnies, or the Scion Prisons, or the Taken mini prisons. But anyway, we're going to take down the ads. We're gonna take down the ads. Take our time with this. Turn invisible, dodge, and if you do get tether, keep moving, jump. Do not just walk. jump so you can get out of tether. You cannot use your smoke when tethered. Doesn't work. So when you are tethered, jump. Also, you can do a dodge to get a boost of escaping from the tether. You can shoot it. You can shoot the tether with Xenophage. I will show what to do if you're stuck. I did get stuck from the tether. So as you can see, yes, I said it again, I dodged and got out of the tether. So here I wanted to focus on the Solar Knights. They shoot fire from far away from where you are. They're very aggressive. So I'm just taking my time here. Just only using Xenophage and nades and invisibility. Recommend just to be careful, be alert, look at the map. Look at the map and just make sure you're killing all the ads. You want to take down the ads. Don't take down the boss. Do not DPS the boss yet. Take down the ads and take your time. And also, these are safe spots that I think they're safe. So I'm just trying to take down this gold bar, and then once I take down the gold bar, I'll be taking out the boss. Now the reason why I'm not killing the boss too much is because if you damage the boss a lot, there will be more ads spawning, a bunch. And not only that, but the black water will flood the whole platform of your safe spots, and not a good. Over here, as you can see, I got stuck and I had to use my Xenophage to destroy the tether. So there are times where you can get stuck, and that's the reason why I wanted to take down the ads first and then take down the boss, because if there were ads and I was trying to take down the tether, then I would have died. So now I was DPSing the boss with Xenophage, and then the Solar Knight spawned it. I wanted to take down the Solar Knight, and I turned invisible, and then I went back to get rid of the Solar Knight, because I know the Solar Knight's gonna kill me if I don't get rid of it. So over here, I'm just taking my time. I don't want to rush or panic. So now I'm just going to Viz, going to the safe platforms, and I'm trying not to throw smoke on pillars. Like especially over here, as you can see, I throw my smoke in the ground. I did not throw in the pillar because it doesn't work. There's a bug there. There's a bug there I wouldn't recommend. So here you can use your smoke and throw it from there. And you can take your time. So now I'm just throwing a nade and I throw the smoke in the floor. I was looking what pillar is it. I want to make sure I don't mess up. So yes, I would definitely take your time. Don't panic. So now I'm just trying to take down the Solar Knights quickly as possible, and then dodge, jump, and then reposition and take down the ads. I threw a nade, smoke, dodge, almost got tethered, and then just take my time. So now all the ads are gone. I can take down the the boss. So I was just smoke, and I got tethered, so I dodged and jumped, and then I got away from the tether, and then I decided to Xenophage. So now there's gonna be ads spawning, and then this is where it gets a little tricky. So over here I was trying to take down the Solar Knight, but because the boss got sick of me turning invisible, decided to flood my safe spots. Now this is when you have to use your super. So over here I want to pre-precision where I can use my super, because there are floating rocks above and they can mess up your tether. So I was trying to I went to a specific position to tether. So I threw a nade and tethered. tethered quickly. Also another thing I'd like to mention is be invisible when tethering, because if you're not invisible when tethered, he will use his animation where he pushes you off and kill you. So there you go, guys. And also like to mention the tether can kill the boss, even immune from those goblins. It was a tight run, very sweaty run. I was happy because it took me like around 4 days. 4-day farm to get this run. So I was super happy, and maybe I'll do Grandmaster. I'll think about it. And I'll be doing a different character for my next Nightfall. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.